5% is a new 4% for retirement planning. Just like this guy has been saying. This guy been saying this for years. So let's dive into this. My man Dougie B. Fresh has sent me this. I think it's Dougie B. Fresh. Anyway, so Dateline yesterday in Market Watch, 5% is a new 4% for making your money last through retirement, says Selena Marin-Giant. All right, so who's old Selena here? Let's take a look at the bio. I always like to read the bios. She's been writing for the Fool, wow, since 1996. That's when I was still in college. And covers basic investing and personal finance. She also prepares a syndicated newspaper column, has written or co-written a number of Fool books. All right, cool, right on. All right, so good stuff, Selena. If you've done some reading about retirement planning, you've most likely run across the famous 4% rule. And we're not going to get in that because we know that. The rule is very appealing because it's so easy to use, but 4% is not necessarily the right withdrawal rate. Indeed, the rule's creator, Bill Bengen, has said 5% is more appropriate. Yeah, just like I said. How the 4% rule works, if you got $250,000, what's up there? Hi. Okay, he's going to look out the window. How long before he barks? Hi. I was looking for Pablo. If you have $250,000, you can take $10,000 a year out. That's what they say. But again, then you get adjusted for inflation each and every year upwards, which again is silly. So if you would have socked away $300,000, you would draw $12,000, which would give you $1,000 per month. That'd be in addition to Social Security. Unavoidably imperfect. The simplicity is appealing, but things are not quite as simple as they seem. When Bengen devised the rule, it was based on a portfolio that was divided between large cap stocks and intermediate government bonds, 50% in each. Others have recommended the rule for a 60-40 between stocks and bonds, all this kind of stuff. A portfolio's bond heavy may grow more slowly and could lead to a faster depletion, with a portfolio that's stock heavy might be more volatile. Timing is another issue. What if the stock market crashes in your second year of retirement? Let's say your next egg was $300,000 and you took $12,000 in year one. Now the portfolio is only worth $200,000. The following year, your $12,000 withdrawal, or $12,360 if adjusted for inflation, the 4% would be 6 or 6.2%. So future withdrawals might be drawing down that nest egg more quickly than the 4% was designed to do. But that's the whole point about the 4% rule of safe withdrawal rates. It said, hey, the safe withdrawal rates means if we look at this historically, going back to 1994 when Bengen came up with the idea, that never ran out of money, which was the whole point, that at some point you could be taking a 6.2% withdrawal rate out. All right, so we talked about rebalancing all that. All right, so now Bengen says 5%. Now, I've already did a video on this, by the way, a few months ago. We'll just do it again here. Off the Market Watch. I did it off he had written in the Journal for Financial Planning, I think, which I had written, or maybe Financial Advisor or Financial Planning. One of these rags I get. I don't get the JFP anymore, Journal for Financial Planning. When they had a cover about the need for financial advisors to look at critical race theory, I jettisoned them out. I said, nope, nothing to do with FPA anymore. And if no financial advisor worth his salt should be subscribed to FPA, as long as they're going to allow racist tripe on their front page of the most prestigious financial planning rag in the country, which is the Journal for Financial Planning. So, nope. I'm not going to follow racist. Racists have no place in my environment, that's for sure. All right, so Bengen laid out various assumptions for his latest withdrawal model, including tax advantage accounts, a portfolio of 30% large, 20% small, and 50% intermediate, government bonds, annual rebalancing, blah, blah, blah. Bengen has applied much of Kitces' thinking. Michael Kitces, we know him, using the Shiller CAPE index, which reflects a cyclically adjusted PE ratio and inflation data, to come up with his latest revision of recommendation for a generally safe withdrawal rate, 5%. In a late 2020 interview with Kitces, Bengen said, it's not a great time to be taking high withdrawals now when the market is so expensive, but it's also not awful either because inflation is so low. Exactly. And so he says, somewhere between 4 3/4 and 5 is probably going to be okay, but we won't know for 30 years. Yeah, exactly. What to do? Do your own reading and think on the matter. A good financial advisor. You can look up fee-only financial advisors at nafa.org. Yep. Here's a strategy. To be ultra-conservative, consider 4 or even 3.5% withdrawal rate. Okay. If your withdrawal rates to be turning out providing you more income than you actually need, you might reduce your withdrawal rate. Many retirees actually spend less and less each year during the middle years of their retirement. The early years can feature travel and activity, and later years may require increased healthcare spending. Exactly. You got to watch your fees too, man. That's one of the things that a lot of financial advisors don't remember is to say, watch your fees. Another good strategy is spending some of your nest egg and want to know fixed annuities as they offer nearly guaranteed income. Yeah, in this day and age, I don't like it. Anyway, so let's my favorite. Let me pause real quick. One of my favorite websites for financial retirement planning modeling, firecalc.com, excuse me. And it's been the same thing for years. It's great. I love it. So we start here. We have $750,000. Let's just do simple, $1 million just because it's a nice round number. We're going to spend $50,000 a year. We're going to hit submit, and then we're going to come over, and then you can see right here that we looked at 120 30-year rolling periods. So there are 120 30-year rolling periods going back to 1871, if memory serves. And we ran out of money 30 times out of those 120. So we had a success rate, i.e. we had money left when we died at 73.3%. All right, and you can see, I think it goes back to 871. All right, so let's do that. I want to change some stuff there. So we're going to go to spending models. And that's constant spending power, i.e. we're not adjusting with inflation. We're adjusting with inflation. We're going to click on this right here. And we're going to say we're 60 years old. Yeah, right here. And we're going to say we're going to spend, I tell you what we're going to do? Let's do this. Well, let's just keep like this. We're going to use CPI, and we're going to hit some, what we're going to do is we're going to adjust our portfolio to say we're going to have, we'll just say 5-year treasury percentage. We'll just say 65, like the Wellington. Finnegan! And we're going to make sure we keep our fees right there at 0.18. Yeah, that's good. All right, good. That looks good. And what happens there? All right. And here, if we use the Bernicke model where we're running low on money, or not run low, we're spending less and less money each and every year, we never ran out of money. We just never ran out of money. You see, so our portfolio failure means the portfolio is depleted 0 times out of 130. What are you chomping on there, big boy? What are you chomping on, big baby? So that's at 5% the initial year, but we're spending less and less and less, which I like. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know, but I think it's definitely more likely to happen that way. A second. What you chomping on? What you got there, chomps? Okay, good boy. Good boy. Oh, boy, good boys. They both got bones. Oh, what good boys. Yeah. Oh, you guys are such good boys. You want to see the puppies? Oh, look at those puppies. Hi, pup. Oh, okay. Oh, now he's coming up. Just go eat your bone. Go eat your bone. Get back. Get back, Jack. Of course, Finney's got to fall. So let's go back here. So maybe I should do this in a second video. I'm just going to do it here anyway. Let's go start here. So if we're taking 80,000. This is like my reverse RMD scenario. So we took 80,000 a year. We're reducing it each and every year. Look at that. We only ran out of money 29 times out of 130. That's fantastic. 120 for a success rate of 75.8. I love that. What if we let's add some fees though, huh? So we're gonna say 1.18. You're paying some advisor. Watch this. So remember, we ran out of money before. How many times we run out of money now? Ran out of money 44. So we doubled the amount of times we ran out of money by paying some guy. So you don't want to do that. All right. What if we just put it all in 25% stocks and the rest in bonds? And we're not going to pay a guy. 0.18. All right, so here we're 48% of the time. So we're not paying a guy. We're taking 80,000 a year. Did I have 80,000 a year the first year? I think I did. Let's see, what did I have the first year? I think it was 80,000, right? Yeah, 80,000, 8% the first year, and even here we ran out of money. We still had money left at 48.3% of the time. Anyway, so if your spending is dropping, so some of y'all might be, what's this Bernicke thing? Let's talk. I've talked about this guy before. I still think he should win the Nobel Prize in economics for his article he did in the Journal for Financial Planning from 2005. A couple professors previous to him in 1999, I think one was from Berkeley, if memory served, they had written some stuff, but it never made the mainstream. Bernicke never really made the mainstream either. He did for me, but a lot of the other guys didn't until around 2011 or 12. Blanchett and other guys, Wade Pfau, started coming around saying, ooh, people actually spend less than we thought. So his reality retirement planning is a new paradigm for old science. Describes extensive research showing that most people see significant reductions in spending with age. If selected, this option will reduce your inflation-adjusted yearly spending by 2 to 3% per year starting at the age of 56 and then stabilizing at 76. So we're only reducing it by 2% a year. In this case, I'm 60 years old when I start for 16 years, and it's just keeping up with inflation. That's interesting, man. So they don't put a link to here, but you should definitely look up Bernicke Reality Retirement Plan. All right. Hope you like this. Like to hear your thoughts. We'll see you.